Welcome back to Houston Life. Mean Girls has become a true pop culture phenomenon, and now one of the most beloved musicals based on that iconic film is making its way to Queensbury Theatre.
All right, yes, the production marks Houston's regional premiere of the newly revised West End version out of London, featuring new songs, fresh updates, and all the unforgettable moments that made the story a fan favorite. Here with more on the show are Abigail Bensman, who plays Katie Heron. We have Teresa Zimmerman, who plays Janice Ian, and residential choreographer Bethany White. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
What a tough day for us to talk about one of our most fetching favorites of all time. This is exciting for the Queensbury Theatre, right? So Abigail, let's talk about this production and what is going to be different from if somebody has seen this production before.
Yeah, so you've seen the Broadway production come through the Hobby Center, but this is different because this is the West End version. So this version is different. You have new songs like Blowing Up. Katie sings the opening of Act 2 that we've never heard, and everything is kind of condensed down. We've cut like 20 minutes from the show.
Oh my God, it sounds like spicier, right? Like a little better.
It's like fast-paced. There's never a dull moment.
Fast.
Never stops moving.
Well, in the film, Teresa, 20 years ago since the film was released, and we've seen different versions. What's it like for you as a professional to really get into this new material?
I feel like the original soul of the movie is so present in this production, and I remember watching the movie when it came out 20 years ago, and thinking, wow, this is a universal experience. This is it. Oh, I'm not alone in this, and so my inner child is really happy to be a part of it, and also playing Janice. She was such a she's such a little punk, and I was too at that age. So it feels really cool to be back there, transported back there.
Well, Bethany, as the choreographer, you look at the show and there's specific movements and there's specific costumes that people absolutely know and can point out from a mile away. When it comes to choreographing this show for a new, fresh audience, what are those things that you pick out that you change up?
It's been so much fun to work on this show, and at the same time, this is by far, like, I think the hardest project I've worked on, the most in-depth. I mean, every number has some type of movement. There's very few what we call park and barks in the industry where you stand and sing, right? Yeah. And it's structured. I mean, the music is electric. You feel like you're at a rock concert for 2 hours, and the show's structured in a way where you've got your lead singers, like a lead singer with a band. The characters are singing, and you've got all these incredible dancers. We've got 20 people in the ensemble, dancing almost as like background dancers, but my job is to find purpose for that movement and make sure it's contributing to the story and adding to. They're almost like extensions of what's going on in the character's head. So I think of Apex Predator, which I think that's one of my favorite songs from the show, and I think it's one of the most recognizable. Katie's realizing Regina's relationship with the students at the school and how she's a predator, it's animalistic, and so a lot of the movement is like thrashy, almost inspired by the animals she saw in Africa. But then you get into Revenge Party, which is a little more juvenile. Haha, we're going to play some tricks on her, and they do things like the sprinkler. It's just
are the moves in Jingle Bell Rock still there?
Oh, you'll see some slapping.
Okay.
Yes, the slap is definitely there. You want to be creative and bring something fresh and new, but you can't mess with what people are looking for.
Right,
for sure.
right.
And it seems like constantly walking that line of staying true to the original, but also adapting to this new production. Abigail and Teresa, we just saw a photo on screen of your fellow castmates. Because the show is so intricate, it moves so fast, so many details. It's sort of like a moving puzzle on stage every single night. Talk about your castmates and how critical it is that everyone is on point and so focused every moment.
Definitely. Well, thankfully, we're not worried because they are on point. The ensemble, they are really the vehicles for this show. They are moving everything. They are telling that story. They're almost like a Greek chorus kind of way. And the backstage space is like a very well-oiled machine. You have to know it before you step back there.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going fast, and really with a lot of intention, and I'm really blown away.
When I first saw this rehearsal video, I thought I was like seeing a workout at a local gym. Oh, what gym is that? That looks fun.
Right.
Yes, my knees could never. I am so in awe of them and their professionalism and how locked in they are.
It seems so much fun too, and that makes everything that much easier. It's on stage now through the 16th. Queensbury Theatre. Where can we get tickets, Abigail?
QueensburyTheatre.org. Yeah.
QueensburyTheatre.org.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, but you didn't leave without bringing us something very special. Okay, you mentioned Apex Predator. I'm very excited for this. After the break, whether you are Team Katie or Team Janice, you guys are in for a treat. Abigail and Teresa are giving us a special performance from Mean Girls the Musical, complete with all those lifts and exercises you just saw. That's coming up next when Houston Life returns.
It's like an Welcome back to Houston Life. The burn book is closed and the plastics have officially arrived.
Here to perform Apex Predator from Queensbury Theatre's production of Mean Girls the Musical, please welcome Abigail Bensman, Teresa Zimmerman, Kahlil Cabble, and Collins Rush.
She is not playing dolls, she is stalking the halls for the thrill of the kill. Every person in school is aware of her stare. When she tosses her hair, they go perfectly still. All their eyes say, don't attack me. Watch them sweat and pant and shake. Every food chain has its acme. Regina George eats steak. She's the queen of beasts. She can smell your fear in this biosphere. She's the apex predator, like a lioness, only with less fur. Do not mess with her. She's the apex predator. Did I think I'd be protected by my new exotic pet? Not a chance did she suspected I was any kind of reproductive threat. But she doesn't know yet. She doesn't know yet. She's the queen of beasts. School, gotta keep things cool with the apex predator. And I'm kind of friend, but you're kind of friend. Jesus, what a day with the apex predator. Will she break your hair? Will she eat your heart? How can you outsmart the apex predator?
All right, Abigail Bensman, Teresa Zimmerman, Kahlil Cabble, Collins Rush. Wow. Good stuff, just a tiny little taste of the show.
tiny
Bethany, like your children are doing such a good job.
I'm so proud of them. These people are incredible.
We're gonna have to come see the show, that's for sure. Thank you guys so
for a link
much.
to grab tickets and info on Mean Girls the Musical at Queensbury Theatre, visit our website, HoustonLife.tv. Look for that scene on Houston Life section.
All right, we'll be right back.
Great
So
job.
fat, you
Worked up
guys.
a sweat.
So fat.